Good evening everybody, my name's Dugie. Tonight we're going to take a look at the Kanger M3 Clearomizer that I was sent free of charge for the purpose of review from www.health-e-vape.co.uk. Okay, there's a little bit of a look at the Kanger M3. What we'll do, we'll go to a little bit of a closer shot so you can have a look at it in a little bit more detail, and then we'll come back and see how it vapes. Okay, so a little bit of a closer look at the Kanger M3 Clearomizer. Two short wicks at the top, which is like what they did in the Visions, the V2. I wasn't a fan of the short wicks in the Visions, so I was a little bit sceptic with this as well when I saw that they had the short wicks. As you can see, there's remnants of juice in there because I have been using it. You see there's a graph on there as well, little gauge. It holds 1 mil. So as I say, I've been using it and you can see there's condensation in the top. Now you will need to be wiping that out on a daily basis, but the main reason I've come in to a little bit of a closer shot is to basically show you how to fill it. It's similar to most of the Clearomizers. You just take off the tip and fill it up, making sure not to get anything down that centre post. So we'll do that now because it does need filling. So you just basically hold it off to a slight angle and fill it up. I fill it up bang on the 1 mil mark, just so it doesn't flood. You can see nice and full. Just on with the tip that comes with it. You can't use any other form of tip with this. You have to use it with what comes, which has a little rubber bung which you can pull out like so. Let's get a bit of tissue, and to basically wipe out the condensation, just push a little bit. Boo-boo number one, didn't lose any juice. Take the tip off when you do this, and just in with a little bit of tissue, just give it a wipe out, and that's it. That's good to go. Then back in with a rubber bung, and then slot it on, and that's it. We are good to go. Just check what the resistance is of this. If I can remember correctly, it's meant to be a 2.4 ohm. It's 2.8. Just let me quickly check. Yeah, so this is the high resistance. You can buy them in low resistance. I was sent the higher resistance ones. So I'll set it to 4.4. Okay, so basically that's a little bit of a close look and how you fill it. So let's go and see how it vapes. Okay, so that was a closer look, and very easy to fill. Most of the Clearomizers that are about on the market at the moment are a case of take off the top drip tip, tilt it to the side and slowly fill it up. This is no exception. It's exactly the same. Very, very easy to fill. Now I've had this for about a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks now, so I have had a good go on this. Granted, I haven't used it all the time, but I've used it for quite a while now, you know, quite a few refills, probably 4 or 5 fills now, through this one. So, how's it vape? Okay, well, let's give it a go. Vapour on it, you know, that you get from it, produces nice amounts of vapour. Obviously, you know, that can vary depending on the device you're using it on, the voltage you're setting it at, which this is currently at. It's actually at 4.6. I said 4.4 in the close-up shot, but I've actually set it to 4.6, and at that voltage, with a 2.8 ohm version, you know, nice amounts, you know, quite a lot actually, of vapour. Nice throat tip from it as well. Again, obviously that will vary depending on what you're using it on, but I'm getting a nice strong throat tip from this liquid using this setup. Now, flavour is, it's giving me a nice flavour. However, with the rubber bungs, I'm tending to get a little bit of a rubbery taste. Not a very strong rubbery taste, but it's there. Especially if you've been using it a while and it gets a little bit warm, it can get a little bit stronger. It's not off-putting, it hasn't put me off, but I thought it's something, you know, worth mentioning. So, it's a 1ml tank, and this thing sucks juice. So you will get through 1ml, well I do, should I say, I get through 1ml within a couple of hours on this if I'm using it quite a lot. So good points for me. Great vapour, nice throat tip, and good flavour. Comparing it to other Clearomizers, I'd say the ones that I have used, which is like the Visions, it's on par. It's on par with the Visions. Well, my opinions on them anyway. It's not cracked. However, I have only been using one juice in this. But no cracks are appearing at all. Wicks being at the top, you do have to tip it. When it gets lower, you know, unless you're vaping at that angle, if you're vaping at that and it's got low, your wicks will dry out, and you'll notice a loss in flavour and then a slight burnt taste. However, I lay it down when I'm not using it, so the wicks were getting wet, so I wasn't suffering from burnt hits for that reason. But you will, if you stand it up and you don't wet the wicks every now and again, you will get a burnt taste. It's inevitable, there's no way around that. So good points, like I say, you know, nice vapour from it, good throat tip, flavour, on par with other Clearomizers I've used. Downsides, I'm not a fan of the tip. It's comfy in the mouth, but it's just the rubber bits on the top, and it can get a bit loose. You know, it's wobbling, and I'm not pulling on that much at all. So the only downsides for me is a little bit of a rubbery taste, and the tip can get a little bit loose. Now you can get these in the 1.8 to 2.3 ohm range, which is classed as the low resistance, and you can get them in the 2.5 to 2.8 ohm range. Currently, at the time of recording this video, £3.69 for the Clearomizer. Not a bad price for what you get out of it. I've been enjoying it. It's been pleasant to use. I just wish that the top was a little bit more firmer and didn't have the rubber. Okay, so again, that's the Kanger M3 Clearomizer, and that's available from www.health-e-vape.co.uk. Thanks very much for watching.